Hey guys, welcome back to Cruise Blog. This is Allie, and today we're going to be talking about 30 top tips and tricks for MSC's Ocean Cay. Let's get into it. Ocean Cay, MSC's Marine Reserve, is MSC Cruises' private island in the Bahamas, just 65 miles east of Miami. It is the perfectly secluded paradise and a frequent stop on many of the cruise line's Caribbean itineraries. For those guests who are lucky enough to spend the day at MSC's private island, there is plenty to see and do. The Bahamian outpost is the perfect place to spend a day at the beach, in the water, and exploring all the activities that the island has to offer, many of which are complimentary. So here are our 30 tips and tricks to make the most of your time at Ocean Cay. Number 1, get an early start. Yes, we know it's vacation and no one should have to get up early if they don't want to, but the early bird really does get the worm. Loungers are free and on a first-come, first-served basis, and while there are many throughout the islands, early risers can get their first choice of the picture-perfect spot under a palm tree. It's also an ideal time to explore the island before it gets hot and humid. Ocean Cay is full of charming walkways, hidden gems, scenic vistas, and a wide open beach. Some areas are so desolate that you may even forget you're on a cruise line's private island. Number 2 is to eat before you get off the ship. Regardless of how early you get off the ship, it's a good idea to have breakfast before going ashore. There are a number of complimentary food places on the island. However, they don't open until 11:30 a.m. In the main shopping area, guests can stop at Smiling Fish and Coffee Bar. This place has an array of ice cream and coffee that guests can enjoy. They have freshly brewed whole bean and ground coffee, espresso, cappuccino at an extra charge. Number 3 is to bring cruise card and money. You'll need to bring your MSC card for each member of your party. Even though it is MSC's private island, you have to scan the card going on and off the island. You will also need your card to purchase drinks or use your drink package on the island. In terms of cash, you can pay for purchases at shops and drinks with your cruise card. Some people like to bring a little cash for tips, but otherwise it is best to leave your wallet and money in the cabin. Number 4 is to bring a map. The night before you arrive in Ocean Cay, your cabin attendant will leave a map in your stateroom. It's a great idea to bring this along. It is easier than using your cell phone in the bright sun for sure. You'll notice that Ocean Cay is in fact 2 separate islands that are joined by a bridge. The map also has tons of important information and descriptions of the different locations, such as the different beaches, restaurants, food trucks, the bars, shops, and so much more. While there are maps and signposts throughout the island, I just found that it was easier to bring a map along, which included a list of the day's events. Number 5 is be ready for sun. Bring a hat, your sunglasses, and most importantly, that sunscreen when going ashore to Ocean Cay. MSC asks that guests use reef-safe sunscreen to help protect the coral on the island. The cruise line has relocated 400 colonies of coral to Ocean Cay, so this is a fantastic place for snorkelers. Number 6, what to pack. Although the ship is docked and thankfully no tender is involved, it's still easier to bring everything you need ashore. If you find the perfect spot at the far end of the island, you don't want to have to walk all the way back to your ship for one small thing. Bring a water bottle. The sun can warm up on the island and it gets pretty hot into the 80s or 90s. You can fill up your water bottle at Seeker's food court, but you can't access this until it opens and most of the bars only have cans of water. Also bring along those water shoes you might have, snorkeling stuff, a mask, goggles, and a good book. Anything that you'd want for a good beach day. Although most of the beaches have quite soft, powdery sand, some can be a little bit rocky, so it's good to have those water shoes. Number 7, wear sneakers for an island tour. The last time I visited Ocean Cay, I was very excited to venture around the island, but 22,000 steps later, my feet were very sore. This time I made sure to pack comfortable walking shoes and throwing flip-flops in my bag for later in the day. It was so much easier and I really enjoyed the walk a lot more. Number 8, check your daily program. Check the forecast in MSC's daily program, but do keep in mind that it's very common to have a quick rainstorm in the Caribbean. You can always bring a small umbrella or head to the nearest bar to wait out any rain showers. The program also lists Ocean Cay's activities like bocce ball, tug of war, exercise classes, and dance parties, and many of these are free. It also details the opening hours of food and beverage venues throughout the island. Number 9, bring a towel. You can't get towels on the island. Your room attendant instead will place beach towels in your cabin for each person in your traveling party. Make sure to bring them on shore and then back to the ship at the end of the day. For guests that are on the Yacht Club, MSC's suite area, you will get towels at Ocean House Beach, so there's no need to worry about packing them. Number 10 is the island transportation. Nothing's too far at Ocean Cay, which is pretty much no more than a 20-minute walk, and there are numerous paths that sprawl across the island with very clear signage. However, for those who want to, there is transportation located right by the Welcome Pavilion. It's free to use and goes all around the island throughout the day. You won't have to wait long to catch one. Number 11 is the internet. For guests who have purchased one of MSC's internet packages, including the Browse or Browse and Stream, these do work on Ocean Cay. However, cruisers need to disconnect from the ship's Wi-Fi and then connect to Ocean Cay's Wi-Fi. I found that it worked best closer to the ship, but it was very spotty throughout different parts of the island, especially areas that were far away from the ship, like the Bimini Beach and the Ocean House. Number 12, explore the island. Although there's lots to do close to where the ship docks, I highly recommend that guests explore other parts of the island. There are 8 beaches across the 2 islands, some with very few people. Sunset Beach is a stunning spot and the longest beach at Ocean Cay, but do note that some of these areas are not monitored by lifeguards. While visiting, I was stunned at the scenery throughout the island, including isolated areas that feel like a deserted island. MSC replanted 80,000 plants, trees, and shrubs on the island, and it really adds to the lush feel. Number 13, drink packages work ashore. MSC's drink packages do work on the island, so if you've purchased one, you are good to go. If not, drinks can be charged to your cruise card. Beyond Springer's, which is the epitome of a beach bar, there are plenty of cool watering holes throughout the island, including the Lighthouse bar. You can get a variety of cocktails, beer, wine, and spirits, and your daily program will indicate hours of operation for those. Number 14 is to bring your phone or camera. The scenery at Ocean Cay is truly spectacular. There are a number of picture-perfect areas throughout the island, including the vast open space of Sunset Beach with thousands of beautiful palm trees and rocky coastline that snakes around the coast by a lighthouse. While many people take pictures in the central area by the welcome sign, it's pretty busy early on with so many people who are eager to get that perfect shot. If you take time later in the day, they will be much better, and there are far fewer guests around by that time. Number 15 is kids stuff. With so many great beaches, remember sand toys for your kids. Many families head to the Lighthouse Bay, which is full of brightly covered chairs and soft sand. North and South beaches are perfect for families with kids as the water is more shallow and calm, and they do have lifeguards on duty. There are some palm trees, but it's limited for shade options. There are no drop-off kids programs on the island, and minors may only go ashore with an adult. However, there are so many fun things to do between the water, the beach, and the organized activities like treasure hunts that your kids will not get bored. Number 16, snorkeling. Whether you're experienced or you just want to try snorkeling for the first time, Ocean Cay is a great spot. The Bahamas have some of the most transparent waters in the world. MSC's foundation work has regenerated much of the local marine life, making it an ideal spot to dive in. Number 17, book must-dos ahead of time. If there's something that you really want to do at Ocean Cay, like a jet ski or going to the spa, it's best that you book these activities ahead of time so you're not disappointed. There is an ocean excursion pavilion on the island, but if an activity is sold out, there's really nothing they can do. Those who have booked excursions prior to getting on the island, they should receive their information and tickets the night before in their cabin. Number 18, head out on the water. The waters around Ocean Cay are so stunning. Don't miss this excellent opportunity to see the island from the sea. Activities like sailing, stand-up paddleboarding, even in the evening with LED lights, or maybe kayaking, wave runners, a catamaran cruise, or a twilight cruise are all nice ways to enjoy the ocean. Number 19 is checking out the buffet. Seeker's Food Court is an open-air venue that offers a buffet of barbecue classics and some Bahamian flavors. It has a fairly extensive menu with a variety of salads and meats such as hamburgers, hot dogs, pork chops, sausages, and ribs, along with jerk, chicken, and fish, just to name a few. There are plenty of great sides like fries, corn on the cob, and mac and cheese. There's a lot of fresh fruits for desserts, along with cookies and other sweet items. They even had some quick takeaway items like hot dogs. Inside, you can refill your water bottle, and there's a bar area within the food court where you can use your onboard account to buy beer and soda. If you want a cocktail, there are bars nearby as well. Number 20 is to enjoy the food trucks. There are food trucks located throughout the island that serve barbecue favorites with pasta salad, fries, and brownies for dessert, and all of these are complimentary. With the food trucks being spread out across the island, you can enjoy the day at some of the more remote locations like Bimini Beach without walking far to find something to eat. Number 21 are ship amenities while at Ocean Cay. While at Ocean Cay, MSC ships dock and there's no tendering involved, which is a nice bonus, so guests are free to go on and off the ship as they please. They just need to bring their cruise cards with them to do so. For those staying on the ship, the buffet is still open for breakfast and lunch, as well as the main dining room for breakfast. Some kids programs are available, but it's best to check out your daily program as these can vary by sailings. Number 22 is to visit the lighthouse. Ocean Cay's signature lighthouse beams from afar thanks to its red and white stripes. It's not too far from the dock with a paved path leading the way past the adjacent beach. It's a worthwhile visit for sure. A great spot to take pictures. Guests can even climb the 100-foot retro-looking lighthouse for a $13 fee. At its base is the perfect spot to kick back, have a drink, and enjoy the views. And in the evening, it is a venue for a dance party with lights and a DJ. Number 23 is the Yacht Club perks. Guests of MSC's Yacht Club can enjoy a number of special perks on the island, including transportation, access to Ocean House, and a private beach with drink service, as well as a 3-course lunch with customized cocktails for the meal. If you're staying in this room category, you'll want to make sure to take advantage of these perks. Number 24 is a visit to the spa. How about a beachside massage in the Bahamas? That is an option at Ocean Cay. The spa is located in a quiet area of the islands, which adds to a relaxing atmosphere. Guests can enjoy treatments that feature eco-certified and fully biodegradable skincare products. Reservations can be made through the ship app MSC for Me. Number 25, you can get married at Ocean Cay. Who could imagine a more romantic location for a wedding or even a vow renewal? MSC has a dedicated Ocean Cay wedding pavilion perched at the northernmost point of the main island. It is perfectly positioned for stunning views and pictures. Number 26 is to rent a cabana for the day. There are 3 main types of cabanas that guests can rent at Ocean Cay, including the Ocean Cay Beach Cabana for 6 guests. While this splurge can run several $100s depending on the type of cabana and when you book, it is a nice gathering point for families or friends. These cabanas come with bottled water, beach towels, and a floating mat. Number 27, do not forget about evening activities. Some MSC cruises feature a late night party or even spend the night docked on the island. This is an incredible time to have fun under the stars. Enjoy special festivities, including an evening dance party by the stars. Other activities might have included lighthouse parties or junkanoo, evening cruises, and stand-up paddleboarding at night. Check out the program to see what's offered on your cruise so that you don't miss out on any of that nighttime fun. Number 28 is to leave the shells on the island. While it's fun to bring home those souvenirs from a fantastic beach day, guests should leave shells on the island in their natural habitat. Many countries do not allow travelers to bring back shells or sand for fear of introduction of invasive species. Number 29 is to stroll through the Ocean Cay Village shops. What looks like traditional pastel-colored Bahamian buildings house a number of shops along the island's main thoroughfare. These shops sell a variety of items, even sunscreen or water shoes, but they are also authentic Bahamian products such as soaps, harvested sponges, and straw products such as bags, sun hats, and purses that the Bahamas is so well known for. There are also MSC Foundation products, including t-shirts and other souvenirs which support MSC's initiatives. Number 30 is don't try to do it all. There are a ton of ways to spend a perfect day at Ocean Cay. However, my major tip is to not worry about doing it all. There are numerous options, but do what feels right that day and what you enjoy doing. Part of the appeal of the island is that it's very relaxed. There are no crazy bubble pool parties or roller coasters, so it seems fitting to go with a bit of knowledge of what it has to offer and then go with the flow. All right, everybody, that's all we have today for the 30 top tips and tricks at MSC's Ocean Cay. Comment below if you've ever visited this private island and what your favorite things to do. Be sure to like and subscribe to Cruise Blogs so that you can be notified every time we have a new video. Thanks for tuning in today, everybody, and happy cruising.